Well, it's about 10:45. We'll get off today, and we're just at the outskirts of Hazard at pretty much the intersection of Highway 80 and 15, on our way to Dwarf, which will end up the first map. It's about 9 miles. Once we get there, I think it's another, to finish the day, it's another 39, but I doubt we'll do that. Plus, all we got to do is 31, and we're over halfway. So, and then we got about, from this point, we got about 86 to get out of, or 87, I guess, and we'll be out of Kentucky. Say anything?
Yeah, we're shooting for 31 today. I'd love to get half. And I think that's about it. I'm just gonna start pedaling because I'm pretty tired today. Hard to get moving, and let's see how it works out.
Okay. Stay on 80. Just a little view of where he's going. He's going to go right back. Actually, this is the place we were talking about yesterday in here. That was one of these mountaintop mining operations. After it was flattened off, they reclaimed it and built this complex. And as we go forward, you'll see a whole lot more of that. You know, I mean, I'll try to catch it, but we kind of caught it last night. Here's another shot of the area, looking from a little different direction. Up on top of the hill, almost, I guess it was the hill. And you can see how the land itself has all been flattened out. All that's kind of left is just the end of the hill. And so, I mean, you know, when they, at some point they don't have to do anymore. Not very far, just a mile or so, but we're up the first hill, and I think he's loosened up. Sounds good. The problem is we're on this concrete shoulder with a lot of little gravel and stuff, and it really makes it difficult. He said, especially going downhill, you know, you just can't even afford to go fast because it just, you never know when you're going to hit a little something. So, anyhow, I'm ready to go on up to the next spot, and talk to you next. We're about 4 miles into it. Found another hill. A little downhill. There we go. So, I'm going to go on up to the next spot. About a mile up there. So here we are at the turn of 67, and apparently this leads into a mine. Boy, see this is where the trucks are coming from that we saw flying around. So Alan's going to be coming from this way. We got a little, I forget, it's a little over a mile at least to get to Dwarf itself, which is the end of yesterday. This map I still don't know if this is close enough, but down there is a sign of 476. Left and right. We're going to be going right, which takes us on to Dwarf and on over to Hinman. Looks like most of the trucks coming out of there are going to the left, so hopefully we won't be contending with them, but it's I'm not really sure. It looks like trucks are going everywhere. I mean, mining coal is the business. Just to give you a feel, here comes one down the road, man. He doesn't suck me off. That's what we were riding with yesterday, that last little stretch, but it was on a different road, and this shoulder you see here basically didn't exist, or maybe it was a foot or two wide, you know, so that's why we called it a day. Well, here comes Alan now to the turn to go into the Dwarf. They say we got about a mile and a half to Dwarf, and we got another mile and a half to the match line. So we got about 3 miles to go to get to our full 9 here, and then we'll head on to Hinman.
What I found that's good to do when you're climbing mountains all day is to fill your bag with rocks. Dude, did you get a picture of this? There's nothing but blubber, shit that can kill you, and big damn rocks falling off the mountain. It's a horrible place. I can't wait to leave here. Is that it?
That's it. You're going to go across the bridge and make a right. This is apparently a coal mine back there.
Yeah, I know, we're breathing.
And they fly like mad, and they basically, most of them look like they went left though, so I'm hoping that's the case. You're gonna go right. In a mile and a half we'll be in the town. Okay, he's getting ready to try to make the turn here, if we can avoid getting run over by all the trucks. I said they're just, and then they are coming in screaming. These guys must get paid by the load. Go, go, go! Yeah, let's get a little view here as we come uptown. What are some picturesque places over here? There's a little stream running along over there. You can't see it. I missed the end of my opportunity there. More lanes, subdivision, like any place else. Well, it turns out we actually just now arrived in the heart of Cary, even though we said something that said we were at Cary, so I'm not sure what I'm looking at here. I think it's a school though, and I'm sitting right next to the post office. So I'm going to run back just a little bit and take and get a shot coming in. And that's right next to what was the school. Places. I'm going back west right now on 550 just to get a turnaround point. Ellen on his way out of Cary. We're about 3 miles out of Hinman, and I'm just going to take a shot here. It's a highway that goes off. But just give you a little shot of some of the homes here. Actually, I passed a couple that were much larger than that and modern. I'm sorry, we're actually in Hinman now, and I kind of missed a little bit because one of my boys called and we had a chat, and I couldn't very well stop that. We'll be back through here. We're going to come back through and to get back to Hazard tonight, and then we'll be coming back here, you know, just driving back to our next drop point. And then if everything goes the way we hope, you know, we're going to be taking and spending the night here. So I need to hopefully kind of pay attention to see if I can see what his historical society thing is. They kind of talk like it's pretty obvious, but I'm sure I can get it on the internet. It just really isn't much time to do this stuff while we're driving. But it looks like a pretty nice town, and you see the river just kind of runs all around here. That's right, we got to turn on to 160 here. I got to pay attention to what I'm doing if I haven't already missed it. We are right in Hinman. This is where we turn. That's downtown Hinman, and I'm not sure where like I said, where the Knox County historical place is. And I see him coming down the road here. Hey! On his way out of Hinman. Okay, Alan's right behind me, and we're going to turn on to 889, and that'll take us over to the passes that we want to go to get to our halfway mark, I hope. Okay, we got 5 miles to get to the halfway point from here. Yeah, just about that much, and we're coming in. He just went down the hill right as I caught him at 40 miles an hour. By the time I got him, he was down in the town, you know, down towards the bottom. He was only at about 22. Well, folks, it's 2:15 or 16 local time. This is the halfway point. 600, this is it, 656.5 miles. We got 656.5 miles to go, so. Seems like a rather major milestone to me, I don't know.
I got 665.40.
We got some stills, like I said, it was about 2:15 when we got here. This is the exact half of the thing. We're outside of Pippa Passes by 2 miles, and we're at Hollybush Road and 889. Kind of surprised there wasn't a sign here that said we was halfway.